Well, good afternoon, guys. This afternoon, we got a unit in that somebody already kind of took it apart a little bit. I just kind of took over. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. On this one, we're getting a turbo low boost code on this one. And reason for it is the engine crankcase breather with the little plates on it are super dirty. Oil's actually coming through, and oil is being sucked into the air tube into the turbos, and all that oil is gunking up those fins. So they already cleaned the fins out, but we still have to replace that little crankcase breather. Let me show you guys. Alright guys, as you can see, both turbo cases have been removed. That little elbow's been removed, temperature probe's been removed, so on and so forth. I mean, all this area is cleared, and basically the crankcase breather, right now you can't really see it that well, but it's that little plastic ribbed case right there, right under that EGR cooler, guys. It's right. Well, guys, we're under the unit in question. That is the engine crankcase breather right there. It's an oil separator. It's like a catch can of a BMW, similar to that. So, got those two hoses right there. It's got two more further up, but they're very hard to see from here, guys. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can record some of this removal. If I can't, I'll just show you guys once it's on the floor. But it's in the very tightest of spots, and it's going to be hard for me to record this thing. So let me go ahead and remove this canister, pull it out of the unit, and let's go ahead and take it apart and see if we can clean it. I mean, I already ordered a new one, but if we can go ahead and get this one to work, we'll go ahead and reinstall it. If not, we'll just replace it. So let me go ahead and yank this thing off. Those are 10mm bolts right there. There's 6 of them. 2 are hidden by that hose right there. 2 hoses right there with clamps, and then it's got one on the side. It's got Torx little screws, and then one on top being held on by a clamp. So let me get that off. Crankcase breather. This is the plate that mounts against the engine block and gasket, and this case here is the one that encloses all those little plates. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this apart, break it up into pieces, and then I'll come back to you guys and show you what the plates do, how we clean them, the function of this thing, and how we put it back together. Alright guys? Well guys, I got the breakdown. I got it on time lapse, so sorry about that. But on the assembly, I'll go ahead and take it step by step. I'll do it in 2 times, and I'll kind of explain what we're doing. But guys, I'm not going to show you the washing process. Just so you know, I mean, this cone here. This is the actual. This is not the one that separates oil. That's the cone. Well, these guys, these are the internal parts of our engine breather. These little plates, they have fins in them. These rotate, and these actually make the oil spin outward and hit the sidewall of that canister, and it'll drain back into the crankcase. The rest of the fumes will actually go through these fins upward, and the air filter tube will suck them in, push them into to the turbo, and the turbo will force them back into the engine to get burnt. So this, because of all that debris that's caught between the fins, the oil's staying on the inside, and their oil's being sucked through into the air filter or Well guys, let's go ahead and see if we can put this thing back together. See, we can go ahead and get started. Well guys, first thing is we got to get these these plates on there. I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a little square here. These, I already put one on there. So the next one, and then the next one, when you put them on, all these little things align. In other words, you want this to be straight open all the way across. So let me go ahead and change up to well guys, if I counted correctly, I counted 42 of those little discs, not counting the base and the cover plates. So let me go ahead and get that cover on it. Get this is a little lock that holds it in place. It's got 3 steps. It's got 1, 2, and then on the 3rd step, that's where we're going to set it. We went ahead and locked that little ring on the 3rd step. So this is done. Now we're going to go ahead and get that steel plate on there. This little bearing plate. Well, that's that, guys. Now all I gotta get is This little cover goes on there first. We had to tap that. This is spring loaded, guys, so we had to tap the little circle so that the spring would push this little shaft out. Now we're going to lock it with this pin. Sorry about the noise, guys, but maintenance guy is there making noise again. But now this thing is free spinning now, so let's go ahead and hope for the best. Go ahead and get this little diaphragm on there. Well, guys, there we go. Let me get that last part cleaned and assembled. Well, guys, let's go ahead and get this part back on there and call this one done. Yes, sir. Well, guys, let's go ahead and set up this last piece. Well, guys, I hope I got enough of the footage that you guys need to see how this thing works. Very hard to be working around. My hands were all greasy and dirty. Control the phone, control the parts washer. It's a little tough, but I try to get as much information as I could, or video as I could, so hopefully it works for you guys. Alright? Appreciate you guys watching, guys. Like and subscribe.